case you don't miss your game, back with another my favorite play of the Phillies versus the Washington Nationals. Game number one, round two. And pitching for the first day will be Zach Wheeler, and pitching for the Nationals today will be Mackenzie Gore. Let's see how this game's gonna go, and let's see if we can try to get a win. Okay, so the Phillies come in this game 13-16 in the season, the Nationals come in the game 13-16 in the season. The Phillies come in the game 15-13 in the season. Here's what the National starting lineup. We got C.J. Ham, James Wood, Lucas C. June, Tim Cook, Josh Bell, Jerry Coons, and Turner Young. That's the National starting lineup. To come out the bat for the Nationals, we had C.J. Ham in the bat for the National players on base. 0 outs, top the first. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming up by C.J. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes to Walton Hills, and Zach Wheeler got a pitch to C.J. Greenwood. C.J. Ham flies out to the right field, Nick Castellanos. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we had James Wilkins next to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 1 out, top the first. Here we go. Exactly got a pitch for James. One catch goes to Walton. Exactly got a pitch to James. One catch goes to strike one. Exactly got a pitch to James. One catch goes to swing at 5-1-2. Exactly got a pitch to James. One catch goes to Wall 2-2. James got another pitch. Exactly got a pitch to James. One catch goes to strike three. It's a 2-1. One catch goes to strike three. And James was up. First time exactly with 1K. Coming next, the bat for the Nationals, we have Lewis. Garcia Jr. next to the National. National players on base. 2 hours, top the first. Here we go. And then we got a pitch for Lewis. One catch, swing at 5-1. Then we're going to pitch Lewis. One catch goes to Wall 1-1. Then we got another pitch for Lewis. Great, but Lewis Garcia Jr. bounds out to the second base and Monticello to the first base and by some time. And Lewis Garcia Jr. is out, and that's 3 outs for the Nationals. 3 outs scores game. And then we moving on to the bottom of the first. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn the back. Let's see the Phillies need to turn the back at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly players are Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, and Kyle Swilling. Here go the Phillies starting lineup. We got Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Kyle Swilling, Nick Castellanos, J.T. Miller, Adam Boone, Amanda Sosa, Wes Wilson, and Johan Rojas. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner coming back for the Phillies, and the Philly Bears on base. 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here Mackenzie got a pitch for Trey. Ronnie Catch goes to strike on the 1. Kenzie got a pitch for Trey. Ronnie Catch goes to Wall on the 1. Kenzie got a pitch for Trey. Swing the 5-1-2. And Kenzie got a pitch for Trey. Ronnie Catch goes to Wall 2-2-2. And Kenzie got another pitch coming for Trey. Get ready for it. And you swing it, that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner advanced to first base for the Bears. Trey Turner got hit 1-1. Trey Turner singles on a line drive to the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to the bat of the Phillies. We got 1 feed on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Kenzie got a pitch for Bryce. Why you swing that 5-1? He's going to pitch by 20 catches to go to the balls 1-1. He's going to pitch by swinging and missing. That's strike 2 is 1-2. Kenzie got another pitch for Bryce. Great for it. And Bryce Harper lines out to the right fielder, Dylan Cruz, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you open on your first strikeout. And coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Kyle Swilling next to the bat of the Phillies. No Philly, we got 1 free on first base. 1 out, bottom of the first. Here we go. Kenzie got a pitch for you, Kyle. You swing down, go high near the way there. That ball is going, gone. 2-run home run for Kyle Swilling, and the Phillies are on the board. So it's going the Nationals have 0 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs. And the Phillies will get a 2-1 score in the bottom of the first thanks to Trey Turner and Kyle Swiller's 2-1 home run. And this is Kyle Swiller's 8 home run on the 5 balls to center field. That was 2-0 Phillies. And you know how we say, put that in there. Retrospect. Put that in the rear view. Like, let's go left, let's go right. You know what I'm saying? Always saying, let's put it on the right. And let's see, you know, you're saying, like, let's put everything in the right view. What's up, Dave? What's highlights? So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. Two, went out. Bottom of the first, here we go. McKenzie got a pitch coming in for you. Castellanos swinging away, striking on one. And you know, another pitch to Castellanos swinging away, strike two on two. And another pitch to Castellanos, running catch goes the balls 1 and 2. McKenzie going to the pitch to Castellanos, and Nick Castellanos lines out to the center field. Jacob Young, Nick Castellanos out, Nick Castellanos over one. Coming next to bat the Phillies, we got JT Music next to bat the Phillies. No Philly first on base. 2 outs, bottom of the first. McKenzie going to the pitch to JT, running catch goes strike one. And then JT swinging away, strike two on two. And then eventually JT running catch goes the balls 1 and 2. And then eventually JT was swinging the foul 1 and 2. And then eventually JT swinging away, that strike three. And JT is out to over your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Nationals have 2 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. And then that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals turning the bat. Let's see the Nationals getting the turn of the bat at the top of the second. And now it's 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 national players here at the top of the second inning. Pele Ruse, Nathaniel Lowry, and Josh Bell. What's up? What's next? What's up, man? So coming to that for the Nationals, we got Cameron Woods coming to bat for the National players on base. 0 outs, top of second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming in for you. Hey, Woods, we're swinging, striking on one. Zach Wheeler going to put you on the catch. And Cameron Woods fights out to the second base, and Ronald Sosa and Cameron Woods is out. Coming next to bat for the Nationals, we got Nathaniel Lowry going next to bat for the National players on base. 1 out, top of the second. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for Nathaniel. We're going to catch goes the ball to the middle. They're going to pitch Nathaniel Lowry lines out to the second baseman, and Ronald Sosa. Daniel Lowry's out. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got for the Nationals, we got Josh Walker next to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 2 outs. Top of the second, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming in for Josh. Get ready for a swing and a miss. That's strike one. And Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming in for Josh. Get ready for one. And Josh Wheeler as for telling him, Josh Wheeler got running fast, taking the base in. And Zach Wheeler pitch for Josh. Get ready for a swing that goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Josh Wheeler makes the first base for the Nationals. And Josh Wheeler singles on a long drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. Guys, I'm the vice of judgment watching this, and we watching this game on NBC Sports Philadelphia. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have Dylan Cruz, who next to bat for the Nationals. We have 1 national player on first base, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, top of the second, here we go. So we got a pitch for you doing running, catch goes to balls 1-0. So we got another pitch for you doing wait for it. At least Wednesday you here tonight, because we know I don't know where Wednesday. I don't know where the Star was at. So and then Cruz runs into a fourth out to the shortstop. Trey Turner to the second baseman. Ronald Sosa and Josh Bell is out at second base. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So scores the Nationals have 0 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. We went on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies do. They turn it in the bat at the bottom of the second. And it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Philly players you at the bottom of the second will be Adam Bowman, Ronald Sosa, and Weston Wilson. By the way, I gotta say, guys, no Bryson Stott tonight. So Bryson Stott's taking the night off, and Amanda Sosa's playing second base. And Max Kevin's taking the night off, and Weston Wilson's playing left field. Just want to let y'all know that. Yes, just want to let y'all know that, if y'all did not know. Yeah, we don't talk about the Sixers right now. What's next? Because we don't talk about the Sixers until next season. So yeah, we won't mention them right now. Yeah, I forgot the first day was every 1K. I forgot the 1K thing for Zach Wheeler. Thing for Zach Wheeler. He got the 1K thing. There you go. It's ball night going in the ballpark. Hey, it's just one of them nights, y'all. Alright, so coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Adam Rowan coming back for the Phillies. No Philly versus on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch in for Alec and wait for a run. That catch goes to strike. Run catch goes to strike 101. Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in for Alec and wait for it. Run catch goes to balls 101. And the Phillies are wearing the pinstripe jersey tonight. And you know, Nationals wearing the black jersey thing. I know that's a username say Go Sixers. I don't know, like, but you have your username for a team that's not even playing on him. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in the Alec and wait for it. You swing it down when that's a 5-0 1 and 2. Yeah, this is not, yeah. But why was somebody named the page that though? That's the thing. Name your YouTube man. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there, but yeah, looking wait for it. Ronnie's catch goes the ball to the 2-2. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there, but yeah, looking wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and Alabama is out. Alabama, you open one, your first strikeout. You had the day off yesterday, and now you hitting like you can still getting hit. Oh my lord. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Amanda Sosa come next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out. 5 in the second. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch in there for you. Alex Rayburn. Ronnie's catch goes to balls 1 out. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there for you. Amanda Rayburn. Ronnie catch goes. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch in there for you. Ronnie catch goes to balls 1 out. Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there for you. Rayburn. Ronnie catch goes strike 1-1. Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there for you. Amanda Rayburn. Swing and a miss, and that strike two is a 1-2. Come on, Sosa. We need something from you. You haven't played in how many games? You haven't played how many days? And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch because Amanda Gray for it. Amanda Sosa asked for a timeout. You don't want Amanda Sosa to get right back in the bat by 6 from 8 swings. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up for Amanda Gray for it. Running catch goes, running catch goes the ball to the 2-2. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming there for you. What you want to do? And Amanda Sosa grounds out to the second baseman, Louis Garcia Jr., who drew it to the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowry in time. And Amanda Sosa's out. Amanda Sosa, you open one. Wilson, nice to see you back in the bigs. Hello, welcome back. Actually, you want an injury list, you were going to make the roster, but then the injury thing happened, So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Weston Wilson going next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, 5 in the second. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch in there for Weston Rayboard. Running catch goes the balls 1-0. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there for Weston Rayboard. Running catch goes the ball to the 2-0. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there for Weston Rayboard. Ain't no crying. It's fine. Shout out to the one person who watched the stream, name the 2 likes. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one is a 2-1. And Mackenzie Gore got another base connect for you, Weston. Get ready for it. Ronald catches goes of all three is a 3-1. And Mackenzie Gore got another base connect for you, Weston. Get ready for it. You swing it that one. That's a 5-ball. It's a 3-2. It's a 4 count. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch connect for you, Weston. Get ready for it. And that is, oh. If I didn't catch you, that's strike three. And Weston was out. Weston Wilson, you over one. Weston Wilson, you over one with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Nationals have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs, and that's the end of the second, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Nationals' turn to bat. Let's see the Nationals can do their turn to bat at the top of the third. And it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the three national players you bat at the top of the third will be Jose Tanner, Jacob Young, or C.J. Abraham. Nationals are still terrible, just like they were at the beginning of the season. Well, Adam did say still can't hit. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave it at that and say, you know what? Y'all changed much. Y'all haven't changed much. So, they ain't changed much, so I thought the Nationals were gonna change much since we played them at the beginning of the season, but I guess I digress. And I had a meeting with everything on my everything that's going on. That's it, leaving and stuff that affects me and talk about the whole deal. Switch with the whole, switch with everything. Yeah, I had to do that because it was new. I have to. I'm not gonna lie about it because when I know somebody doesn't like somebody that I'm like friends with or dating or something. Like it sounds like you got to know the person and know okay you got something against it. But when it's somebody that I like know that I went to a photo place with, I've seen them. I know them more because I've been around them way more than you have. And then you don't really know too much about them because you haven't been around them, and then you talk that bad stuff about them. When that behind the back, when you say to me at home, it's kind of like makes you feel like that, and that's hurtful because like I gotta be mad for them because they really said to their face they probably be like you really don't really like them all. You didn't really like them all together, so and it's like that's just tell you right there. You would never see them as like the same person as you because you don't see them as that because you don't see them as the same gender as you because and it's just like well we can't see people the same way as other people, right? Somebody gotta prove something to you for them to be accepted, and that's the thing I hate when people gotta prove something to feel like to be accepted, right? People always gotta prove something and say, oh well, if you prove to me that you say what you say you are, then I will appreciate you as a person, but not really. So coming up the bat for the Nationals, we have Jose Tennant coming to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base, 0 outs, top of the third. Him young. Zach Wheeler got a pitch for you, Jose Tennant. Get ready for it. Run the catch goes. That's strike 1-1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Jose. Run the catch goes. The ball 1-1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Jose. Swinging the miss and strike 2 1-2. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Jose. Run the catch goes. The ball 2-2. And Jose got another pitch. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Jose. Get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls to 2-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Jose. Get ready for it. And Jose Tanner grounds out to the second base of Ronald Sosa due to the first base of Bryce Harper in time. And Jose Tanner's out. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Jacob Young, the next to bat for the Nationals. No National players on base. One out, top of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for you. Jacob Gray for a runner catch go. The strike one is on one. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you. Jacob Gray for it. That count. And Jacob Young grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner, who drew it to the first base for right over in time. And Jacob Young is out. What a play by Trey Turner. That was a good play. Defensive play. Nice. What's up, Jason? So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we had CJ Mangle next to bat for the Nationals. No national players on base. 2 hours, top of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for CJ Grayborn. Right now, catch goes to balls 1-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for CJ Grayborn. Right now, catch goes to ball 2 to 2-0. We don't even know who's pitching the game tomorrow night because this guy switched around because Christian Sanders got injured. If the Sanchez was injured, he would have pitched at night, and Zach would have pitched the ball. It would have made sense, but you know. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I mean, y'all have moments, man. And that would got another pitch coming with CJ Grady running. And that one was right all the way to the right all the way to the wall, and it was all the way to the back of the center field wall and drives. And CJ and him went around first, past second, stop at third. CJ and him got a triple, y'all. CJ and him got a triple, y'all. This is CJ and him's second triple on the 2025 season on the fly ball to the center field of Johan Runs. Y'all really should have caught that, man. Damn it. Yeah, what's next? You could take over and be like the welcome people in the stream kind of thing. Since we ain't got Star Wars here to do it, you could do that. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have James Wood. The next to bat for the Nationals, we got one national player on third base, 2 outs, top of the third. Here we go. Zach Wood got a pitch in there for you, James. Get ready for a run. That catch goes to balls 1-0. Zach Wood got another pitch in there for you, James. Get ready for it. Run that catch goes to ball 2 to 2-0. That way, once that at least you got a task to do. So you know. So at least you just taking over something for Star Wars, and he couldn't be here tonight. So at least you got to do something. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up for you, James. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes to ball 3 to 3-0. Well, I didn't really sign a job for you though. It was just something that Star Wars started doing, welcoming people in. So, but if you want to make that, if you want that to be a job, then okay, that's your main job. Then once that, just welcome people in. And since you want that to be your job, I give it to you. But usually Star Wars would do the whole the strikeout things for like the pictures without saying and stuff. But since you're not here, then I guess I'll do it then. Since he ain't here for that. And Zach Wood got another pitch coming up for you, James Willie Boyd. Ron catch goes to strike one is 3-1. Zach Wood got another pitch for you, James Willie Boyd. And that is ball for and James Wood is walked and advanced to first base for the Nationals. Way to go, Zach Wood. You walk your first bat of the game, had to be James Wood. Come on. And the Nationals got James Wood on first base and CJ Abraham on third base. Players the corners down. Calm down, Zach. Come on now, calm down. Yeah, so I'm gonna let Star Wars know when he comes to the stream tomorrow that you're gonna be doing the whole welcome people in the stream thing, since that's your job to do with it. And I'll just tell him his job to do is the count of when I was about to say 1K or something like that for the pictures, he do that. And then that way if he's not here to do that part, I'll just take over for that. I'll just do that. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Luis Garcia Jr. coming next to bat for the Nationals. We got national players on first base and third base. 0 outs. On top of the third, here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming away. Luis Garcia. And Luis Garcia Jr. got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Nationals. The Nationals got Luis Garcia Jr. on first base, James Wood on second base, and C.J. Ham on third base. Base love for the Nationals. Zach Wood, why would you have Luis Garcia Jr. for the Nationals with a page? Why? Why? Base love for them. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have Kirby Roots commence the bat for the Nationals, base love for the Nationals. Two outs, top of the third. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch, Kirby is great, but running catch goes the balls 1-0. Yeah, I also want you to do the whole get mad thing like how Star Wars does it, which they say you're gonna be doing that part too. Cause you got to do the stuff that he did, that he does. Cause so you know, cause since we ain't got Star Wars here to get mad at Zach Wheeler, it's your turn to do now. Yeah, that's what that's what Star Wars always say. Don't blow this wheel, or he say don't mess this up. You know that kind of thing. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up, but you could make it ready. Swing it out with the 5-0 1-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up, but you could make it ready for it. Why not catch it goes the ball to the 2-1. Well, you don't have to say you suck yet. Damn, like I know that's what Star Wars was saying. Like you know, but like damn, what is they don't say that far yet. You gotta remember Zach Wheeler's our ace. You know that. Zach Wheeler's our ace, so he ain't that bad. He's not bad. He's not like Aaron Nola who's that bad. Zach Wheeler's our ace, so you know that. So we don't you don't want to say that to the ace though. Zach Wheeler got another pitch, can never could be great room. The balls and there's the ball to the 2-1. Zach we got another pitch for you could be running because there's the ball three, the 3-1. I know you're talking about Star Wars. I know you're trying to be, but you know you yeah. Well, you can't say he sucks because you got people on base. You may load the bases. You can say that. Yeah, but the bases thing, yeah. Zach we got another pitch for you could be get ready for it. You swing it down when that's a 5-0, the 3-2, the 4 count. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in for you. Kirby, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Kirby roots is out. Second strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 2 Ks. Well, I'm not gonna call somebody I'm not gonna call Jesus Azar the new ace right now because I'm not gonna do that because he hasn't been on the Phillies team that long anyway. So, you know, and stuff like that. So I'm not really gonna call him that. I'm not really gonna call him that yet because he's all just got here. So I'm not just gonna give him the title like that. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So it scores the Nationals have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. And that's it. And we move on to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Phillies can turn the bat at the bottom of the third. And it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the three Philly players do the bat at the bottom of the third will be Johan Moon, Trey Turner, and Bryce Harper. Johan Moon is on stat line. Trey Turner is 1-1 to run, and Bryce Harper's 0-1. Oh, and by the way, what's that? Star was just messaged me on IG, and just messaged me on IG. I'm gonna tell you what he said on IG. He just said, what's that? Just messaged me on IG what's that? So he wrote me and said, what did he say? He said Wheeler get out of this mess. That's what Wednesday said on IG and the IG DMs to me. He said Wheeler get out of this mess. That's what he just did, even though he's not even in the stream. That's saying a whole lot of things right now. We would got out of a mess. That's what he's saying. So what's that? So what's that? I can. That's the you know. Well, I'm not, see, Star Wars should be in the damn stream because then you got a lot to say. So and we got 5 likes. They gonna say. So coming off the bat for the Phillies, we have Johan Williams coming back for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the third. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming up for your Hawks. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch the girl. That strike one is on one. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up for your Hawks. Get ready for it. And your homeowners ask for a time your homeowners get out of the bad about 6 base wounds. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas get ready for him. Right next catch is good. That's the balls 1-1. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas get ready for him. You swing it, that one goes high in the air, go way back there, that ball's going, gone! Solo home run from your home runs, and the Phillies have extended the lead. So the score is the Nationals have 0 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs, and the Phillies will get the third run score in the bottom of the third thanks to your home runs. Your home runs got a hit, he's 1 for 1, y'all. And this is your home runs first home run on the 2025 season on the 5-ball to center field, and that was Stephen the Phillies. Castleman hit a home run this game. Nat Rojas. Hello. National, you still stink. Mm-hmm. Castleman hit a home run in the bottom of the first. They got the 2-1, 2-0. And then Rojas hit a home run in the bottom of the third. Mm-hmm. National, you looking salty right now. Go back to dancing. Go back there and be with the president and shit. Get out of Philadelphia because you know. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies versus on Rays. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch, couldn't ever try. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch to go. The ball's 1-0. Mackenzie Gore got another pitch, so you try. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catch to go. That's strike 1 is 1-1. Mackenzie Gore got another pitch, so you try. Get ready for it. Swing in the mids, and that's strike 2 is 1-2. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch, couldn't ever try. Get ready for it. He swings that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Trey Turner will advance to first base for the Phillies. Trey Turner got another hit. He's 2 for 2, y'all. And Trey Turner singles on a ground ball to the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. I started my new job. I move 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. So I might miss some day streams. Well, I don't do day streams though. These are night streams though. So the one tomorrow is another night stream. So it's not like day streams. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got 3 times MVP. Right over next to bat the Phillies, we got 150 play on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch in there for you guys get ready for a swing. A minute, strike 1-1. Yeah, when they play a day game, I mean, yeah. So that's the thing. Cause some of these games are not even day. Yeah, the week once on the Sundays are like afternoons and stuff. So there's never a day game. Not that no one. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there for you guys get ready for him. Oh! And Viceover flies out to the center fielder, Jacob Young, and Viceover's out. Viceover over 2, but Trey Turner advances second base. Trey Turner's fast, y'all. Trey Turner got them wheels, though. Yeah, take it on Trey. Yeah, fast boy Trey, you can't catch him. Hey, that's good to let me know, because I don't think we have any games on the day games. Let me check the schedule. Let me check the schedule right now. Let you know if you have a day game or anything. No, none of the next couple games are any day games. So, what's that? You safe now? All these games are night games. It's not one day game. There's not one day game at all. So, you good on that one. It's just that there's some games I would not get. Like the one against the St. Louis Cardinals, that's round 2. That's 1:05 p.m. I'll be at work, so that won't count. That's afternoon, but still, anything else is fine because So you don't have to worry about because there's no day games that we have anymore. Just have afternoon games. You have to worry too much. I know. I tell you, that's why I said Bryce Harper and Trey Turner can run fast because they got and Rojas. So I say Harper, Turner, and Rojas are all the fastest people on the damn team. So coming, your favorite guy's coming up next right here. No, not after this. Well, I think after, no, not your. I thought your favorite player's coming up. Let me check the line. Hold on. No, Nick Castellanos coming up after Schwarber's turn, so you better be ready for that one. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber next to bat for the Phillies. We got one free player in second base, one out. Bottom of the third, here we go. Kenji Gore got a pitch in there, very slow. Running catch goes the ball in the middle. Kenji Gore in that pitch, he sort of swing the miss, strike with 1-1. Kenji Gore in that pitch, he sort of swing the miss, that strike to the 1-2. Kenji Gore in that pitch, he sort of swing the miss, and that strike 3. And Castro was out. Castro, you 1 for 2. And now your favorite player is coming up next. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos next to the bat for the Phillies. We got one free player in second base, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming that way. Castellanos get ready for it. Ronnie's Cassie goes the balls 1-0. And as Stars would say, come on, Cassie. You know you say, Cassie, we need you. That's how you say, Cassie, need you. You with the TY and stuff, so. So, Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up for you. Castellanos go 8-1. Ronnie's Cassie goes the strike 1 is a 1-1. Well, you gotta choose your favorite player on which days, because you know that's your favorite player. So you got 2-1, Nick Castellanos, you got 2-1. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming that way. Castellanos go 8-1. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is a 1-2. We need a hit from you, Nick. We need a hit from you so bad right now. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming that way. Castellanos go 8-1. And Nick Castellanos asked for a time on y'all. Nick Castellanos go right back in the red ball system of base runs. I don't think Jason Bass gonna trade Nick Castellanos. I don't think so. Ain't no way he gonna do that. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming that way. Castellanos go 8-1. Ronnie Castellanos goes the ball 2 is a 2-2. I don't think he would do that. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch for you. Castellanos go 8-1. And a wild pitch by the pitcher Mackenzie Gore, and Trey Turner advanced to third base. Oh, Mackenzie Gore, you doing a wild pitch, huh? So now Trey just advanced to third base. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up for you. Castellanos go 8-1. That ball's in the dirt, and that's a ball 3. It's a 3-2, the full count. How in the hell did Mackenzie Gore look like anything like that? There's no way the faces don't add them. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up by Castellanos go 8-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Nick Castellanos is out. And we let Trey Turner on third base. Nick Castellanos, you over 2 with your first strikeout. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Nationals have 0 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs, and that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. And moving on, and that's the end of the third, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals turn to bat. Let's see what the Nationals can do. They're turning bat at the top of the form. And now it's 3-0 Phillies. And the 3 national players to the bat top of the form would be Nathaniel Lowry, Josh Bell, and Dylan Cruz. There you go. You get mad your favorite player right now. It's like how I get mad at Bryce Harper all the time when he be striking out, which that's like a fan, and it's like how you gonna just do that? Oh, yeah, you can see that. You can see that. Like, that's what I want to say. Like, you can see that. Yeah, I'm so excited because we're going to play on Thursday, and I'm going to have to work on Thursday. So I'm going to Destiny for the final time, and then we figure out how we're going to set this whole thing up. and kind of like set it all up to see how I'm gonna do it, what you're doing, how I'm gonna do this for stuff going forward, and like and stuff. So at least I can know what to do. It's gonna take a while to find somebody. Again, but yeah, it's all gonna be good. It's time to air know when they dug out. They talking to the pitcher with who's 0-5. Aaron, you the worst pitcher on the Phillies stitches there. Come on, man. You can't even. Yeah. So coming out the bat for the Nationals, we have Nathaniel Lowry coming to bat for the Nationals on National Base on base 0 outs, top the fourth, him young. Zach Wood got a pitch coming to Wayne Nathaniel. We run the catch goes to strike with no one. Zach Wood got another pitch between Daniel swinging at the foul zone 2. Zach Wood got another pitch between Daniel. Run the catch goes to balls 1 and 2. Zach Wood got another pitch between Nathaniel Gray Board. And Nathaniel Lowry, expert time on your own. Nathaniel Lowry get right back in the bat box, hits my base runs. And Zach Wood got another pitch coming to Nathaniel Gray Board. He's swinging that one. That's a foul balls 1 and 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in the Daniel Gray Board. Right now, catch goes the ball 2 and 2. I know, right? It's just on the 41 drive for this year. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in the Daniel Gray Board. And the Daniel Lowry strikes out on the foul team. Third strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 3 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Josh Bell next to bat for the Nationals. No national players on base. 1 out, top of the fourth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming by Josh Gray Board. And Josh Bell lines out to the center fielder, Johan Rojas, and Josh Bell's out. Coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Dylan Cruz coming next to bat for the National players on base. 2 hours, top of the fourth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming by Dylan Gray Board. Right now, catch to go to strike 1 is on 1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming up by Dylan Gray Board. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0 zone 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming by Dylan Gray Board. And Dylan Cruz asked for a timeout. You're on Dylan Cruz, you right back in the back box, that's my base wrong. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in for you, Dylan Gray Board. Around that catch goes the balls 1 and 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in for you, Dylan Gray Board. Around that catch goes the ball 2 and 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in for you, Dylan Gray Board. You swing at that one, that's a 5-0 to 2 and 2. And Zach Wood got another pitch coming for you, Dylan away for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and Dylan Cruz is out. Four strikeout for Zach Wood, 4 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So the score is the Nationals have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies name. Turn the bat at the bottom of the fourth. It's still 3-0 Phillies. And the three Philly players to the bat at the bottom of the fourth be JT Realmuto, Alec Bohm, and Amanda Sosa. JT Realmuto is 0-1 to strikeout. Alec Bohm is 0-1 to strikeout. And Amanda Sosa is 0-1. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So he ain't giving no home runs, so that's a good thing. He got no home runs and no runs, so that's a good thing. So that's saying a lot of things. That's how I do, watch some classic documentaries or anything, so I switch it up. Yeah, because I wanted to do that. I didn't finish it though. So I still got more to watch it on YouTube. I haven't finished watching it yet though. Maybe I can watch it this game, maybe. Yeah, so I can watch more of it. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we had JT Realmuto coming the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming for JT Great boy. He swinging that one. 5 balls on one. At least because that was 3 runs before, so that's a good thing. And one of those runs was a home run shot to Cal Sullivan in the bottom of the first, and then in the bottom of the third, we have Rojas get his first home run of the season. So I mean, it gives the 3-0 run that we have. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming for JT Great boy. You swinging that one. It's a 5 balls on two. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming for JT Great boy. Ronnie's catch the goes. The balls 1-2. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming for JT Great boy. Ronnie's catch the goal was a ball 2 to 2-2. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming for JT Great boy. And JT Miller grinds out to the third baseman, Jose Turner, who goes to the first baseman, Danny Robert in time, and JT Miller's out. JT Miller over 2, we just over 2 with the first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 1 out, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming for Alec Great one. Running catch the goal as the ball is 1-0. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming for Alec Great one. Let's do this again now. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming for Alec Rayburn. Running catch goes the ball 2-2 now. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming for Alec Rayburn. And Elbow flies out to the center fielder, Jacob Young. Elbow is out. Elbow, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Amanda Sosa. Come next, the bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming for you, Armando Guerrero. Swinging the miss, that's strike 1-1, and Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming for you, Armando Guerrero. And Amanda Sosa flies out to the center fielder, Jacob Young. And Amanda Sosa down. Amanda Sosa, you're over 2. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Nationals have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs. And that's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the fifth inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals turn the bat. Let's see if the Nationals can do. They turn the bat at the top of the phone, top of the fifth. And the 3 national players to the bat top of the fifth will be Jose Turner, Jacob Young, and C.J. Abraham. So coming up the bat for the Nationals, we have Jose Turner coming to bat for the Nationals. No national players on base. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. That was the pitching, y'all. And that really got a pitch coming for you, Jose. You ready for it? Runner catching good. That's strike 1-1. Zach really got no pitch to you, Jose. Runner catching good. That's the balls 1-1. And Zach really got no pitch to you, Jose. Jose Turner grinds out to the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Runner hit puts the pitcher to the pitcher. Zach Williams stepped in the first base back in time. And Jose Turner's out. Yeah, because what would you ask stars? You usually come to the streams on the YouTube, so the fact that you didn't come to the stream and you would message me on IG, it was like, oh, so you're not coming to stream at all. You don't watch the game on your own then. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we had Jacob Young coming up next, the bat for the National players on base, 1 out, top of the fifth, here we go. Zach Lewis got a pitch in there for you, Jacob Rayburn. Right now, catch to go to strike 1-1. Yeah, because Wednesday had to be acting like you right now. That Star was because you went in here, so. And Zach Lewis got another pitch coming to Jacob Rayburn. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. Yeah, that's why Wednesday was wondering why you were not in here, because you come to my stream first before you go to anybody else's. And Zach Williams got another pitch coming to Jacob Rayburn. And Jacob Young grounds out to the shortstop, Trey Turner, who do it to the first base and Bryce Harper in time. And Jacob Young is out. Jacob Young is hurt this foot. Oh. Once I went, yeah, because once that came in, as soon as I went live, Dan Swift's highlight showed up, and then once that came right after, he just knew. Yeah, so coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have CJ McHenry next to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 2 outs, Tyler the fifth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch connect with CJ Gray for a runner catch to go to strike one is on one. Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, CJ Gray for a swing in the middle and strike two is on two. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, CJ Gray for one. And CJ McHenry next for a time on your own. CJ McHenry right back in the bat about 6 more base runs. You said thank you for telling me for you to join. That's what you mean. Do you mean join or you mean join? Which one you mean? You mean join, right? Is that one got another pitch coming in? CJ get ready for one. He swings that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And CJ Abraham will advance to first base for the Nationals. And CJ Abraham singles on a line drive to the center fielder Johan Morris. You always supposed to catch that in center field, man. Yeah, I'm telling you to join the stream because I'm like I gotta tell you that. Like the only time I got to tell somebody that is if they didn't know that was live anyway. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we had James Wood. Next, the bat for the Nationals, we got one National player on first base, 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch going to be James Gray Bruin. You swing it that one at the 5 balls on one. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming there for you, James Gray Bruin. Runner catch goes the balls 1-1. I saw Rojas get the home run. Yeah, I saw that. Which home run do you like better? The Cal Swimmer home run they have in the first inning, in the first inning, or in the bottom of the first, or do you like the Rojas home run in the bottom of the third? Which one's better? Cause you know, and Zach Wood got another pitch coming with James Gray, bro. You swinging that with the 5-1-2. Because I mean, that's the biggest one. I mean, the Cal Swimmer home was really good. They started off to get us the runs, and then the rest had to follow suit. And Zach Wood got another pitch coming with James Gray, bro. Swinging the miss, and that's strike three, and James Wood is out. Yeah, pitch strike out for Zach Wood in 5Ks. At least Zach wouldn't give a home run, though. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So scores, the Nationals had 0 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and we went on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see the Phillies name. They turn the bat at the bottom of the fifth. And the three Philly players did at the bottom of the fifth be Weston Wilson, Johan Rojas, and Trey Turner. Weston Wilson's over on the strikeout. Johan Rojas is 1-1 with a home run, all around a run, and Trey Turner is 2-2 with a run. And guess who's back playing? Guess who's back? Guess who's off the injury list playing for the Phillies tonight? Star Wars. Weston Wilson. You remember Weston Wilson? Remember Weston Wilson was on the injury list to start the season for us. He was on the injury list, and then we had to have Max Kepler be the one playing left field because he was out there left fielder. And now Weston Wilson came up out the IL, and now he's back. He's playing left field tonight because he giving Kepler a night off. So you know, that's a good thing to know. So they doing that right there. So you know. Kind of a good thing. At least they doing that, so that's a kind of a good thing. Oh, it's raining where you at? Oh, it's storming where you at? Oh, that's not good, Star Wars. That's not good at all, then. Well, we don't have no rain going over here. It's not raining over here. There's no rain, so we good. That's why I still got electricity, so. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we have Weston Wilson coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 0 outs. Bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch in there for you. Weston, Gray, Boy. Ronnie's catch goes the balls 1-0. Mackenzie Gore got another pitch. Can everybody watch them? Gary going. And Mackenzie Gore another pitch. Be watching Gary going. Weston Wilson flies out to the right field of Dylan Cruz, and Weston Wilson's out. Weston Wilson, you over 2 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Johan Rojas going next to bat the Phillies. No Philly bats on base. 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming up for you. Rojas get ready for it. And Johan Rojas asked for a timeout. Johan Rojas get right in the bat by say some of baseball. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming up for you. Rojas get ready for it. Running catch goes as the balls 1 out. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas get ready for it. Running catch goes as strike 1 is a 1-1. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, 1 and 2. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming from you. Rojas get ready for it. Riding catch goes to ball 2 is a 2 and 2. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming from you. Rojas get ready for it. Riding catch goes to ball 3 is a 3 and 2 is a full count. Now that John Cook got his night. John Cook's in the booth at home, finally, because he on the road. He was like, damn. And you got a new fanatic hat. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up for you. Rojas ready for it. So Carl is in the whole is in his hometown team, right? Yep, for the Eagles, yep. Running catch goes, that's strike 3. Johan Rojas is out. Johan Rojas, you 1 for 2. I know Calvin Cohen will get the play a lot because we got four quarterbacks. We got Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee, Dorian, Thomason, Robinson, and then Kyle McCoy. We only keep 3 quarterbacks. So I think I think they're gonna probably get rid of like Dorian, Thomas, Robinson, and then it just be like Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee, and probably Kyle McCoy, just because they want to keep the draft pick and then get the other one. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Trey Turner. Next, the bat the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs. Bottom of the fifth, here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming up for Trey. Get ready for a swing in the mids. That strike 1 is on 1. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch for Trey. Swing in the mids and strike 2 is on 2. Yeah, because if you're in training camp and all that stuff, you can't keep 4. You only gotta have 3 quarterbacks on your roster. You can't have 4. So one of them's getting cut. I think Thompson Robinson getting cut because there ain't no way you can keep him. You can't get it, yeah. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming over Trey. Get ready for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls 0 2. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming over Trey. Get ready for it. You swing it down, that's another 5 balls still 0 2. Yeah, that's the 3 we did draft in. And then Dorian Thomas and Robinson, we just got that out of in the off season. So yeah, we did. Yeah, so and Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming over Trey. Get ready for it. Running catch goes to balls 1 and 2. Yeah, we did draft Jalen Hurts, Tanner McKee, and Kyle McCoy. Yeah, so that's a 3. That should be our 3 quarterbacks right there. Hurts, McKee, and then McCoy. Yeah, and then get rid of that Mr. Mr. Darian, Mr. Dorian, or whatever, get him out of here. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up before you try to get ready for it. Ronnie Kelsey goes to ball two, the 2-2. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up before you try to get ready for it. Single goes right into the grass. And that's the single. And Trey Turner will race the first base for the Phillies. Yeah. And Trey Turner got another hit. Trey Turner is 3 for 3, y'all. And Trey Turner singles on the ground ball to the center fielder, Jacob Young. Trey Turner is 3 for 3 on the night, y'all. Trey Turner's having a good game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got 3-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 free play on first base, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Harper Nation. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming up where Bryce get ready for it. Ronnie catch goes the balls with him. Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up where Bryce get ready for it. Come on, Bryce. We need a hit from you, man. Ronnie catch goes the ball to the 2-0. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up where Bryce get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is a 2-1. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up where Bryce get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes to strike two, the 2-2. Just notice that everyone with Bryce on the same shoes on, same cleats on, because you know they're doing the same. They got the same shoe company on the numbers. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming up where Bryce get ready for it. And Bryce Harper lines out to the first baseman, Daniel Lowry, and Bryce Harper's out. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 3. Hey, Bryce Harper sucks in this game, man. Bryce Harper can't hit. Nick Castellanos can't hit. JT Mueller can't hit. Alex Bone can't hit. Ronnie Sosa can't hit. Weston Wilson can't hit. The only people that can hit is Kyle Schwarber and Johan Rojas and Trey Turner. That's the only ones that can hit. Turner, Schwarber, and Rojas are the only ones that can hit. Everybody else, not so much. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So scored the Nationals have 0 runs. The Phillies have 3 runs, and that's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals' turn to bat. Let's see the Nationals do the turn to bat, top of the 6th. And it's still 3-0 Phillies. And the 3 national players to the bat, top of the 6th will be Louis Garcia Jr., Philly Roots, and Daniel Robin. And now Castro needs an extension. He needs it soon. Like they had a contract for him, didn't work out. Now it's like they you know they wanted to play out just to see if they play it out and then we'll see what happens. And you better bring Castro back next season. That's all I gotta say. What's that was him that he left because he was here. It's like you don't wish that all you miss each other. Always, you always miss each other every time. So coming at the bat for the Nationals, we have Louis Garcia Jr. coming to bat for the Nationals. No national players on base. 0 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. Runner catches goes to strike one is on 1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. You swing that one's a 5-0 on 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. Runner catches goes as the ball is 1-2. Shout out to one person watching. They give 7 likes. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. Runner catch goes the ball 2-2. He said Philly cheesesteaks. What do you mean by that, Star Wars? What do you mean by that? And Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. He's swinging that one. That's a 5-0. It's a 2-2. Yeah, it's bowling night, y'all. Hot dog night. Oh yeah, Pussy's talking. Yeah, I'm not even, yeah, we can look. I'm not gonna hold you on that one. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. He's swinging that one. That's another 5-0. Still 2-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. You swing at that one, that's another 5-0, still 2-2. The one do a cheesesteak game. The Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. You swing at that one, that's another 5-0, still 2-2. And he's with the hot dog costumes on, look at him. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. When that catch goes, the ball 3 is a 3-2 the full count. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. And Lewis Garcia Jr. asked for a timeout, y'all. And Lewis Garcia Jr. will be right back in the back about 6 more baseballs. 5 fouls is a bad for Lewis Garcia Jr. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch count by Lewis. Go 8-1. You swing it down and goes high and you go way right there. That ball is going, gone. Solo home run for Lewis Garcia Jr. and the Nationals are on the board. So it's going, the Nationals have 1 run, the Phillies have 3 runs, and the Nationals get their first run score in the top of the 6th thanks to Luis Garcia's solo home run. And this is Luis Garcia Jr.'s second home run on the 20-run season on the 5-ball to the center field. Right there, well, we have 5 innings with no runs for the Nationals. If I got one, damn it. It's a home run. So I was gonna say during why? Why? You must have said with his nose. No, yo, they what them? It's just like, what the heck, man? Thanks for the compliment, Jackson Wilson. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we got Kirby Rutu next, the bat for the Nationals. No national players on base, 0 outs, top of the 6th. Here we go. Zach we got a pitch going to be Kirby, running catch goes, strike was on 1. Zach we got another pitch for Kirby, running catch goes, the ball's 1-1. Zach we got another pitch for Kirby, running catch goes, the ball 2-1. And Zach we got another pitch coming for you Kirby, get ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5-ball to 2-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch where you could ready for a runner catch goes to ball 3 is a 3-2 is a full count. And then we got another pitch coming in for you. Couldn't get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Kirby was down. And they said fifth strikeout for Zach Wheeler was six strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 6 Ks. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have. So coming next to bat for the Nationals, we have Nathaniel Lowry connects to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 1 out, about top of the sixth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for Nathaniel. Go ahead, boy. He's swinging down when the 5-0-1. Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for Nathaniel. Go ahead, boy. Ron that catch to go to strike two, 0-2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch between Nathaniel. Go ahead, boy. Ron that catch goes to balls 1 and 2. See, Jackson, I gave you a chance to be nice, but then you want to say somebody's retarded. I'm not. Yeah, don't never call somebody retarded, because I'm a smart person. So, mm-hmm. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch gonna win the Daniel Gray board. Ron that catch goes to ball 2 to 2 and 2. Yeah, but I'm smarter than you anyway. So. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch between Nathaniel Gray board. Nathaniel Lowry grounds out to the shortstop Trey Turner and threw it to the first baseman Bryce Harper in time. And Nathaniel Lowry's out. And that's why you got time out again, Jackson, because you want to talk shit. See? Yeah, don't call somebody human cannibal. Don't talk about people's teeth. Don't go from saying somebody got nice teeth to then talk about them human cannibal. Don't do that. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we got Josh Bell next to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base, 2 outs, about the top of the sixth. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch connect Josh. Get ready for it. You swing it down, one of the 5-0-1. Yes, that was people just mean though. Like, don't talk about somebody's looks. Look at yourself in the mirror. Because, everybody's not born, looking like perfect and stuff, that. But don't make fun of somebody because of the way they look. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming in today for you, Josh. Great boy. Ronnie Catch goes to balls 1-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for you, Josh. Great boy. Josh Bell flies out to the right field and Nick Castellanos. And Josh Bell's out. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So the score, the Nationals have 1 run. The Phillies have 3 runs. And we went on to the 5 and the 6, ladies and gentlemen. And it's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn the bat to 5 and the 6. And the 3 Philly players do bat to 5 and the 6 will be Kyle Sword, Nick Castellanos, and J.T. Marino. Kyle Sword was 1 for 2 with a home run, a strikeout, and 2 run yard. Nick Castellanos over 2 with a strikeout, and J.T. Marino over 2 with a strikeout. Just don't like when people be mean like that to somebody. Like, you don't talk about anybody's appearance because I always say my mom said I'm a beautiful person. I'm a beautiful girl, so, and then, and she don't, that, and even my girlfriend Naomi thinks I'm beautiful. My girlfriend Naomi doesn't make fun of my looks or my teeth or nothing like that. She don't do that either, because, she ain't got the nicest teeth in the world either. My girlfriend Naomi doesn't either, but I'm gonna make fun of her for that. Just that's how people are born and stuff. That's how their teeth look, so what you expect. But you don't make fun of somebody's teeth and say, oh, they're human, can't open the lesson, that's not nice. And your parents raised you to be mean to people on the internet. That's just telling you right there, you got no respect for people. And then at the end of the day, yeah, because then your parents didn't raise you to be like that. Because if you're being like that to somebody, that means you have no respect for people. Because all you're doing is just making fun of somebody who is just being mean to people, and that's just not nice. And that's why I always say to people, if you ain't got nothing to say, don't say it at all. Don't even do it over the internet, because then you hurt somebody's feelings over the internet like that. You don't do that to somebody. You don't care what it is. You don't do that to people. And people do it to my friend Vlad all the time on TikTok and make fun of him with his weight and stuff. And it's like, come on, him. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we got Coswell coming to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players, no Rays. 0 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch coming there for you. Swerve, get ready for it. Swing in the middle, strike with no one. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming there for you. Swerve, get ready for it. Riders catch the girl, there's the walls on the one. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch coming there for you. Swerve, get ready for it. Riders catch the girl, the ball 2-2-1. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch for you. Swerve, get ready for it. Riders catch the girl, the ball 3-3-1. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there, way, so we're ready for it. You swing it that one, that's a 5 ball, it's a 3-2. It's a full game. What's up, David Monk? He's still the wrong right now, right? And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch in there, way, so we're ready for it. And Castle flies out to the right field at Dylan Cruz, and Castle was out. Castle, you 1 for 3. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Nick Castellanos. The next to bat for the Phillies, no Philly players, no Rays. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Mackenzie Gore got a pitch in there with Castellanos. Go ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is on one. And Mackenzie Gore got a pitch in there for Castellanos. Go ready for it. So you say, which one sucks? You talking about the Baltimore Orioles suck? You talking about the baseball team? And Nick Castellanos grounds out to the second baseman, Louis Jr. to the first baseman, Daniel Howland. And Nick Castellanos out. Nick Castellanos, you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have JT Realmuto next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly players on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Here we go. Nathaniel Lowry got a pitch connect with JT. Get ready for it. Runners catch goes to Rose 1-0. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch connect for you. JT. Get ready for it. Runners catch goes to Rose 2-0. If the Baltimore Orioles are losing like that, I wonder which baseball team they actually playing, because they lose like that. That's saying something. And Mackenzie Gore got another pitch connect with JT. Get ready for it. And JT Realmuto flies out to the right field of Dylan Cruz, and JT Realmuto's out. JT Realmuto, you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. Yeah, that's the same one was, yeah. That's 3 outs for the Phillies to score. The Nationals have 1 run. The Phillies have 3 runs, and that's the end of the 6th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals turn the red. Let's see if the Nationals going to turn the red at the top of the 6th, 7th. And the 3 National players to the red at the top of the 7th will be Dylan Cruz, Jose Turner, and Jacob Young. So now we gotta get this going, get this train moving. I gotta put this in. Okay, here's my bye-bye. Praise the greatest see me on TV, no homework. It's still seeing TV, you get no home. So coming up the bat for the Nationals, we have Dylan Cruz going to bat for the Nationals. No national players on base, 0 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming away, Dylan away for it. Ron Catch goes the balls 1-0. That was still pitching, young. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming away, Dylan away for it. Ron Catch goes the ball 2-2-0. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming away, Dylan away for it. Ron Catch goes the strike 1 is a 2-1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming away, Dylan away for it. We got Matt Strong on the bullpen, y'all. Starman coming in. He's swinging down with the 5 to 2-2. Then we got the pitch we doing away for Denny Cruz. That's what time we on Denny Cruz. You're having the back about 6 more base mode. And then we got another pitch going to be Denny away for it. Right now, catch goes the ball 3 is a 3-2 to full count. Yeah, Joseph in the bullpen for the Nationals. And then we got another pitch going to be Denny away for it. Yeah. And Dylan Cruz grinds out to the third baseman, Alabama, due to the first baseman, rights up in time. And Dylan Cruz is out. 97 pitches for Zach Wheeler. 97 pitches. Yeah, I think I'm trying to get Zach Wheeler out. He gonna get gas anyway. And coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we had Jose Turner go next to bat for the Nationals. We got no national players on base. 1 out, top of 7. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming for you, Jose. Get ready for you. Swing it down on the 5 balls on 1. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Jose. Get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is on 2. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch coming for you, Jose. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes the balls 1-2. Zach was up to 100 pitches, yo. 100 pitches. And that woman got another pitch coming there for you, Jose Grayson. Run that country goes to 0-2 to 2-2. That goes up to 101 pitches. Yeah. And that woman got another pitch coming there for you, Jose Grayson. That was up to 102 pitches. This figure that one goes right into the stands, and that's a 5 balls to 2-2. And that one got another pitch coming up for you, Jose Grayson. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three, and Jose turns out. 7 strikeout for Zach Wheeler, 7 Ks. Zach Wheeler's up to 103 pitches. I guess he gotta get next inning. Match somebody come in because that one didn't sit. Cause that that's this one. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Jacob Young coming up next to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base, 0 out, 2 outs, top of the 7. Here we go. Zach Wheeler got a pitch coming to Jacob Grayson. 103 pitches is insane. The insanity for that is like, run the cat's gonna strike on 1, Zach Wheeler gonna pitch for Jose. Run the cat's gonna strike 2 on 2. Zach Wheeler gonna pitch Jose. Jacob Grayson. When Jacob Young last for time, Jacob Young is driving another 6-1 baseball. And Zach Wheeler got another pitch for Jacob Grayson. He's swinging that one goes and right in the grass. And Jacob Young runs around first, stop at second. Jacob Young got a double, y'all. And this is Jacob Young's third double on the 2025 season on a line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos was catching right field, man. Ain't it? 106 pitches. Yeah, Rob's trying to get Zach out this game. 106, that's a lot. That's a lot right there. Yeah, that's a lot. You got Rod Townsend coming up to the mound to talk to Zach Wheeler. That ain't good. He's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. 106 pitches for Zach Wheeler. 106. That, yeah. Time to bring him back strong because, yeah. When you go past 99, no, I'm not past the 90 mark, you get to 106, yeah, you guys. All last time I gotta do is get this last out, and then. Yeah, I had to tell once that I had to tell Star Wars to come to my stream. I had to message him on IG to tell him to come to the stream. Mm-hmm. No, you can't ask for a ride. You can't have a ride. You haven't been here. You haven't been coming to if you could only reason why what's that the reason why like Star Wars got the ride because he's been coming to my scenes he been coming to my Philly scenes all the time. He's been coming to my Philly scenes since like last year and the year before that, so that's why he got him out. And then Winston got one because he just started coming to scenes the Philly scenes this year, so that's why you can't just get one. Because you haven't been coming, if you haven't been coming to streams like that on a consistent basis, you can't just ask for mine. I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are. So you haven't been here. You just got, then. So come on, so pitching change for the Phillies. So Zach Wheeler's done pitch for the night. Come to pitch for the Phillies will be Matt Strong. So Zach Wheeler went 6.5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, 1 home run, and a 3.27 ERA. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have C.J. Abraham on the next to bat for the Nationals. We have one national player on second base, 2 outs. Bottom of the seventh, top of the seventh, here we go. Matt Strong on the pitch with C.J. Running catch goes, balls 1-0. Matt Strong on the pitch with C.J. Gary swinging down on his running catch goes, strike 1-1. Matt Strong on the pitch with C.J. Gary he's swinging down, that's a 5 balls 1-2. We started to see it maybe on TV for the Pacers game. So I'll be on and off. All you see your brother on TV while was your brother a fan of the Indiana Pacers? Is that what you saying your brother is? And if that's not another pistol, you see you're going to you see that one, that's another 5 balls, still 1-2. And that's not another pistol, and we see they get ready for it. And that was and they rolled all the way to the grass and rolled all the way to the ground. And CJ Abraham wasn't around first. Stop a second. CJ Abraham got a double, y'all. CJ Abraham got another double, y'all. And this is CJ double, y'all. This is CJ Abraham's third double on the 2025 season on a line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. And Nick Castellanos catch that. And the Nationals score another run. So scored the Nationals had 2 runs. The Phillies had 3 runs. And the Nationals get the second run score on the top of the 7th thanks to Jacob Young. Now the Nationals are down by 1 run. The Nationals get another run. They tie the game up. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Jacob Woods. Coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Jacob Woods. Coming next to bat for the Nationals, we have one national player in second base, 2 outs, top of the 7th. Here we go. Matt Strong got a pitch, going to be James Gray for a runner catch goes to Rolls 1-0. And Matt Strong got another pitch, going to be James Gray for it. You're swinging the miss, and that strike 1 is 1-1. And Matt Strong got another pitch, going to be James Gray for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-2. And Matt Strong got another pitch, going to be James Gray for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and James Woods out. First strikeout for Matt Strong, 1K. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So score the Nationals have 2 runs, the Phillies have 3 runs. You move on to the bottom of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need when they turn the bat at the bottom of the 7th. And the 3 Philly players who at the bottom of the 7th will be Alamo and Montezos and Weston Wilson. Alamo is over 2 to strike out. Montezos is over 2. And Weston Woods is over 2 to strike out. Hey, that emoji is so cool. They're using with snakes. I've never seen that emoji before. Yeah, Michael Van Haven, Ben Davis on the Phillies Blues game line. They took a day off. Yeah, they switch, they rotate. So pitching change for the Nationals. So Mackenzie goes down pitch for the night, coming to pitch for the Nationals will be George Lopez. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm coming back for the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 0 outs, bottom of the seventh. Here we go. George Lopez got a pitch coming in. Boom, you Alec away, boom. Running catch goes as the Royals 1-0. And George Lopez got another pitch coming in. Boom, you Alec away, boom. Running catch goes. The strike one is a 1-1. And George Lopez got another pitch coming in. Alec away, boom. Running catch goes. That strike two is a 1-2. Shout out to Tubi Washington giving the 10 likes. And George Lopez got another pitch coming by Alec away, boy. Ronnie's catch goes 1-2, the 2-2. And George Lopez got another pitch coming by Alec away, boy. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 2-2. And George Lopez got another pitch coming by Alec away, boy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Alabama's out. Alabama, you 0 for 3 with your second strikeout. Shout out to the 4 people watching the stream. Thank you for the 11 likes. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Amanda Sosa coming next to bat for the Phillies. We got no Philly Bears on base, 1 out, bottom of the 7, here we go. George Lopez got a pitch coming in for Yolanda Great Boy. Riders catching those balls, 1 out. Maybe I'll take out the snakes on Friday, aka the Diamondbacks. Snake, yeah. And George Lopez got another pitch coming in for Yolanda Great Boy. Riders catching good, the strike one is a 1-1. And George Lopez got another pitch coming for Yolanda Great Boy. So swing at that one, that's a 5 balls, a 1-2. And George Lopez got another pitch coming for Yolanda Great Boy. You swing at that one, that's another 5 balls, still 1-2. Oh, Mascot's gonna pitch it. And George Lopez got another pitch coming for Yolanda Great Boy. And Ronald Sosa winds out to the third base with Jose Turner in foul territory. And Ronald Sosa's out. Ronald Sosa, you're over 3. So for present substitutions, Max Kepler gonna pinch hit for Weston Wilson. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Max Kepler next to bat for the Phillies. They're on Philly Bears on base. 2 outs, bottom of the 7. Here we go. You better know how to pay a check, Cowboy. And George Lopez got a pitch coming up, but Cowboys are right for him. Ronnie catches goes to Rose Willow. And George Lopez got another pitch coming up, but Cowboys are right for him. Ronnie's catching goes to ball 2-2 And George Lopez got another pitch coming up, but Cowboys are right for him. Ronnie's catching goes to strike 1-2-1. And George Lopez got another pitch for Cowboys are right for him. Max Killer expert time on y'all. Max Killer rapping the rap his more baseball. And George Lopez got another pitch coming up, but Cowboys are right for him. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 2-2. Yeah, the last time they called Zach with a one, he did. Yep, he didn't. So I messed that up. And George Lopez got another pitch coming up, but Cowboys are right for him. Ronnie's catching goes to the ball 3-2. It's a full kill. And Jose Lopez got another pitch in the big category for it. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls, a 3-2. And George Lopez got another pitch in the big category for it. He's swinging that one. That's another 5 balls, still 3-2. And George Lopez got another pitch in the big category for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. And Max covers out. Max cover, you open one with your first strikeout. Okay, that's it. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Nationals had 2 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and that's the end of the 7th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 8th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nationals turn the red. Let's see the Nationals going to turn the red at the top of the 8th. And the 3 National players who at the top of the 8th will be Louis Garcia Jr., Conway Roots, and the Daniel Lowry. here we go, guys. So pitch change for the Phillies. So Matt Sherman done pitch for the night. Come to pitch for the Phillies. Be Jose Alvarado. Jose, 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 Jose. Offensive substitutions. Offensive substitution. Amed Rosario is going to pinch hit for Luis Garcia. So we got Amed Rosario coming to bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 0 outs, top of the inning. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch for you. Amed going for a runner catches another strike was on one. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch going for you. Amed going for it. Runner catches goes the ball is 1-1. Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for you. Amed going for it. Swing and a miss, and strike 2 1-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for you. Amed going for it. Swing that one goes right into the grass. And that's a single with Amed Rosario will advance to first base for the Nationals. And then Amed Rosario singles on a short line drive to left field of Max Kepler. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Quinn Roots next to bat for the Nationals. We got one national player on first base, 2 outs, top of the inning. Here we go. Yeah, so we got Quinn Roots next to bat for the Nationals. We got one national player on first base, 0 outs, top of the inning. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch for you. Quinn Roots for it. You swing it down, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Kirby Roots will advance to first base for the Nationals. And Kirby Roots singles on a line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. Nick Castellanos again, red, and Amed Rosario advanced to third base. So the Phillies have, so the Nationals had Kirby Roots on first base and Amed Rosario on third base. Players the corners down. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have Nathaniel Lowry. Next to bat for the Nationals, we got national players on first base and third base. 0 outs, top of the inning. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming for Nathaniel. Go wait for it. And Nathaniel Lowry reaches on the penalty area by the shortstop Trey Turner, and Kirby Roots are at second base. So the Nationals had Nathaniel Lowry on first base, Kirby Roots on second base, and Amed Rosario on third base. Bases loaded for the Nationals. But coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we got Josh Bell next to bat for the Nationals. We got bases loaded for the Nationals. 0 outs, top of the eighth. Here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming away. Josh ready for a swing and a miss, and that strike one is on one. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for you. Josh ready for you. Swinging that one is a foul to the zone 2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch for you. Josh ready for and Josh Bell asks for a time on you. And Josh Bell will right back to the base zone. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for you. Josh ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's a foul ball zone 2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for you. Josh ready for it. He's swinging that one. That's another foul ball still on 2. pitch coming for you, Josh Grayboy. Runner catch goes, the balls 1 and 2. And who's the runner got another pitch gonna bring Josh Grayboy? That ball's in the dirt, that's a ball 2 and 2 and 2. And Jose Ronaldo got another pitch gonna bring Josh Grayboy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Josh fouls out. First strikeout for Jose Alvarado, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have Dylan Cruz, who next the bat for the Nationals, bases for the Nationals, 1 out, top of the 8, here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch gonna for Dylan Grayboy. Runner catch goes to strike 1 is 0-1. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch gonna for Dylan Grayboy. Runner catch goes to strike 2 is 0-2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch for Dylan Grayboy. And Dylan Cruz, that's what time are you on? Dylan Cruz, you're out in the red box system of baseballs. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch gonna for Dylan Grayboy. Runner catches goes the balls 1 and 2. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch gonna for Dylan Grayboy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Dylan Cruz is out. Second strikeout for Jose Alvarado, 2 Ks. Tell you, Alvarado got that heat, though. He's like, y'all not tying this game up. Y'all not tying this game up soon. So for offensive substitution, Alex Cole will pinch in for Jose Tennant. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we got Alex Cole next to the bat for the Nationals. And then next to the bat for the Nationals, basically for the Nationals, 2 hours, top of the 8, here we go. Jose Alvarado got a pitch coming in for you, Alex. And runner catching goes the balls 1-0. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming in for you, Alex Grayboy. Runner catch goes the ball to the 2-0. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for Alex Grayboy. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 2-1. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for Alex Grayboy. Runner catch goes the ball to the 2-1. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch for Alex Grayboy. He's swinging that one. That's a 5 balls and 2-2. Philly fans, get on. Philly fans at Celebrate Park, get on your feet. And Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for Alex Grayboy. And Alex Cole, that's for time on you. Alex Cole, get up in the back by this baseball. They're going to range over there. Yeah, we're going to get to it. And then Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for Alex Grayboy. You swing at that one, that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. Jose Alvarado got another pitch coming for you. For you, Alex, get ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And Alex goes out. Third strikeout for Jose Alvarado, 3 Ks. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So the score, the Nationals had 2 runs, the Phillies had 3 runs, and we're on to the bottom of the eighth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies need to turn the bat at the bottom of the eighth. And the 3 Philly players at the bat at the bottom of the eighth, we Jose Alvarado, Johan Rojas, Trey Turner, and vice versa. Johan Rojas is 1 for 2 with a home run, strike on the RBI. Trey Turner is 3 for 3 with a run, and vice versa was over 3. That was scary right there, though. But we spread the Nationals players on base. How many times they couldn't get no run off that base load situation. And that kid in the stands is trying to pull the way up rather than he's like he was getting some ready for it. It's like, he just knew like what was up to heaven. He just like he done so bad for them. Anyway, yo, so pitch change for the Nationals. Joe Lopez is done pitching for the night. Coming to pitch for the Nationals be Jose A. Barrera. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Johan Woods coming back for the Phillies. No Philly fans of 0 outs, bottom 8. Here we go. Barrera got a pitch coming for Johan, great boy. He swing it down and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Johan Rojas will reach the first base for the Phillies. And Johan Rojas got nothing here. He's 2 for 3, yo. And Johan is 2 for 3, yo. And Johan Rojas singles on a line drive to the center fielder, Jacob Young. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. We got 1 big fan first base, 0 outs, bottom 8. Here we go. Barrera got a pitch going to be Joey ready for Rodgers catch goes, the ball's 1-0. Barrera threw a pitch over to his first base in the day rally to make sure that Johan Rojas got the first base bag. Maybe 10 number 1 at first base. Come on, this is the game. Dang, what's that? You cursing now? So you gonna just throw an F-bomb word? Okay. Hey, boy, another bitch gonna try to get away, boy. What just happened? What just happened? It's really that was right at the top of the wall. Trey Turner went around first. Stop a second. Trey Turner got a W on. Trey Turner got a W on. Trey Turner got another hit. Trey Turner's full y'all. And this is Trey Turner's fifth double on the 2021 season at 5 balls in the right center field, the right field of Dylan Cruz. And the Phillies score another run, so score. The Nationals had 2 runs, the Phillies had 4 runs, and the Phillies get the 4 runs score in the bottom of the 8th, thanks to Yohan runs. Yohan was took off running, like hello. Got 99 speed, hello. Trey Turner still having a good game. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got three-time MVP Bryce Harper next to bat for the Phillies. We got 1 in second base, 0 outs. Top of the bottom 8, here we go. We're gonna pitch, gonna be Bryce, get ready for it. But he's swinging a minute, strike on 1. We're gonna pitch, be Bryce, get ready, swing that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Bryce Harper will miss the first base for the Phillies. Bryce Harper got a hit, he's 1 for you. And Bryce Harper singles on the soft bunt. Ground ball to the second baseman, Nasir Nunes, and Trey Turner races to third base. So the Phillies have Bryce Harper on first base and Trey Turner on third base. Players in the corners down. And where is it going on? So okay, so that's over with. And I know Bryce Harper never bunts though. That's the thing. If you see Rojas be bunting all the time, Bryce Harper never bunts, so that's a first. Coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Kyle Schwarber next to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base and third base. 0 outs, bottom of the 8th. Here we go. We're got a pitch coming there for you, Schwarber, get ready for it. Run this catch goes to strike 1 zone 1. And Ferrera got another pitch coming there for Schwarber, get ready for it. And run this catch goes to balls 1-1. And Ferrera got another pitch coming there for you, Schwarber, get ready for it. You done messed up, Friga. You done messed up, Friga. We done messed up, Friga. Cause look what just happened. Look what just happened. And we're gonna pitch to each other. Right, the catch goes to ball 2-2-1. And a wild pitch by the pitcher Jose A. Ferrera. And Bryce Harper advanced to second base. But the Phillies scored another run. So scored the Nationals had 2 runs. The Phillies had 5 runs. And the Phillies get their 5th run score in the bottom of the 8th thanks to Trey Turner. On a wild pitch. On a wild pitch. On a wild pitch. On a wild pitch, Joe. Yeah, on a wild pitch, Joe. Yeah, another one because of the wild pitch, Joe. And Jose Maria got another pitch swing, so we can wait for it. He swing down, that's a 5 balls at 2-2. And Pereira got another pitch gonna be so we can wait for it. He swinging that one, that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. And Pereira got another pitch gonna be so we can wait for it. Right, this catch goes to ball 3s at 3-2 to full count. The balls in third is the ball 3s at 3-2 to full count. I know why we got no outs and we got to run in because of a wild pitch. So and Pereira got another pitch gonna be so we can wait for it. Well, you can put that in your pocket and say, hey, change that out to a 1. And Cosgrove grounds out to the second baseman, Nassim News, and to the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowry. And Cosgrove was out. Cosgrove was 1 for 4. And we got a first out of the game, the Phillies. But Bryce Harper advanced to third base. And we got a mouth busy, y'all. So we got the Nationals manager coming up to the mound to talk to Jose Ferrer, and he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Nationals. That was under W. Cassie still needs a homework for the damn way. Okay, right there. Oh no, Ronald over even throws his pitch Sunday good. So, so coming up next to bat for so pitching change for the Nationals. So Jose Burns, the pitch for the night, coming to pitch for the Nationals, be Lucas Sims. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Nick Castellanos. Next to bat for the Phillies, we got one big player on third base. One out, bottom of the eighth. Here we go. Lucas got a pitch connect for you. Castellanos go wait for it. Brother Castellanos goes to strike 1-0-1. And Lucas got another pitch connect with Castellanos go wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike 2 is 0-2. And Lucas got another pitch connect with Castellanos go wait for it. And Nick Castellanos asked for time on your Nick Castellanos grabbing the red box for baseball. And Lucas got another pitch for Castellanos. Swing and a miss, and that strike 3, and Nick Castellanos is out. Nick Castellanos, you over 4 with your second strikeout. Nick Castellanos is over 4 in this game, yo. Make that make sense right now. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got JT Ringo next to bat for the Phillies. We got one big player on third base with 2 outs, bottom of the eighth. Here we go. And Lucas got a pitch going to make JT go right for it. Ronnie catch goes the Wells 1-0. Oh, they got Tanner Banks going or Ryan Cook in there. I've been cooking the damn game if I was them. And Lucas got another pitch coming for you. For you, JT go right for it. Ronnie catch goes the ball 2-2 now. It's me. I've been cooking the game. Don't put you can accident. Oh, that's gonna be. And Lucas got another pitch coming for you, JT go right for it. Ronnie's catch goes the ball 3-3 now. Lucas got another pitch coming up. JT Gray 1. Ronnie's catch is going to strike 1 is a 3-1. And Lucas got another pitch coming up for JT Gray 1. And JT Reno flies out to the right fielder, Dylan Cruz, and JT Reno's out. And we trying to fight stop on third base. And JT Reno, you over 4. The first strikeout. And JT Reno and the casting went over 4 tonight. We got a vote hit. And that's 3 out to the Phillies. So score the Nationals have 2 runs, the Phillies have 5 runs, and that's the end of the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 9th and final inning, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Nationals turn the red. So the Nationals are going to turn the red at the top of the 9th. And the 3 national players in the red top of the 9th will be Jacob Young, CJ Abraham, and James Wood. Alright, so pitching change for the Phillies. So Jose Morales done pitch for the night. Coming to pitch for the Phillies will be Ryan Cochran. As Stars would say, we got Captain Kirk pitching in the 9th inning. So coming up the bat for the Nationals, we have Jacob Young on the bat for the Nationals. On National players on base, 0 outs, top of the 9th. Here we go. Ryan Cochran got a pitch going to be Jacob Gray boy. Ronald catch going to strike 1 zone 1. And Ryan Cochran got another pitch coming up for you, Jacob Gray boy. Ronald catch goes the balls 1 1. And Ryan Cochran got another pitch coming up for you, Jacob Gray boy. Swing and the miss, that's strike 2 1 and 2. And Ryan Cook another pitch for Jay Great boy. And Jacob Young, that's for time Young. Jacob Young is rapping the basketball system baseball. And Ryan Cook another pitch gonna be Jay Great boy. Ryan catch goes the ball 2 to 2 2. And Ryan Cook got another pitch gonna be Jacob Great boy. You swing it down when it's a 5 balls to 2 2. Wait, my bad, I did it wrong, my bad, yo. And the right couldn't get another pitch coming in for Jacob waiting for a swing and miss. That's strike three. And Jacob comes out. First strikeout from Ron Cook 1K. I don't even know what to say there. We're coming up next to bat for the Nationals. We have Jacob Young against the bat for the Nationals. We're coming up next to bat for the Nationals. We have CJ Abraham against the bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 1 out. Top of the ninth. Here we go. Ron Cook got a pitch coming over CJ away for a runner catch goes. Balls 1 out. And Ron Cook got another pitch for CJ. Get ready for it. Runner catch goes. Balls 1-1. Runner catch goes. Runner catch goes. Strike 1-1. And Ron Cook got another pitch coming over CJ. Get ready for it. The runner catch goes. Strike 2 is 1-2. And Ryan Cook got another pitch for CJ. Get ready for it. He's swinging that one goes right to the grass, and that's a single. And CJ Abraham will miss the first base for the Nationals. And CJ Abraham singles on a line drive to the right field of Nick Castellanos. Why is CJ Abraham always be getting getting hits? He's making a stat line look good. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have James Wood. Next to bat for the Nationals, we have one national player on first base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. Ron Cook got a pitch coming over James Wood. He's swinging down with the 5 on 1. What's next? Look at the pink comment again. The score got fixed. And Ron Cook got another pitch coming over James Wood. Ron that catch goes rolls 1-1. And Ron Cook got another pitch coming over James Wood. Ron that catch goes roll 2-2-1. And Ron Cook got another pitch coming over James Wood. Ron that catch goes roll 3-1. And Ron Cook got another pitch coming over James Wood. Ron that catch goes to strike 2 with a 3-2 to full count. And Ron Cook got another pitch coming over James Wood. Oh! No! You see that one goes right into the grass. And overdraws the glove. And James Wood runs around first, stops at second. James Wood got a W. And this is James Wood's 7th double on the 2025 season on a short line drive to the center field of York. But the Nationals score another run. So the score, the Nationals had 3 runs, the Phillies had 5 runs, and the Nationals get a 3rd run score in the top of the ninth thanks to CJ Abraham. Oh, damn it. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we have American Rosario. Next to bat for the Nationals, we got one national player on second base. 1 out, top of the ninth. Here we go. And Ryan Cook got a pitch for your American way for it. And the man Rosario reaches on a throwing area by the shortstop Trey Turner. So now the Nationals have American Rosario on first base and James Wood on second base. Oh, but the Phillies are challenging this. They're challenging this, y'all. We're challenging the play. The Phillies are challenging the play. I know, right? Trey Turner's also shortstop. I know, right? They make an error. It's like what? So the player challenged the person and the man reaches on the person in the area by the shortstop Trey Turner to dick him. Yeah, he made it on there. Dang it, Trey. And we have the Phillies pitcher goes coming into the mound to talk to Ryan Cook, and that ain't good. And now it counts though. Dang it. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we got Kirby Roots coming next. The bat for the Nationals, we got national players on first base and second base. One out, top of the ninth, here we go. And the Ryan Cook, we got a pitch coming up, but you could get ready for it. Ron that catch goes the balls 1-0. And Ryan Cook in the pitch, but you could get ready for it. I'm not even gonna say your damn YouTube name because it sounds inappropriate. Your YouTube name's inappropriate, so I'm gonna just say, yeah, I do like football. I like football. I like Ed. I like the NFL. I like the NBA and the MLB. So all three. Well, your son shouldn't come with that name. That name sounds so just inappropriate, though. You run that category, there's a strike one, is a 1-1. And Ryan Cook in the pitch, you could wait for it. Swing down the 5 balls, 1-2. Yeah, you a Chargers fan? You a LA Chargers fans? Well, yeah. You need to change your YouTube name. You need to change that. That's inappropriate. Because I know what your son was thinking. Yeah, that's nasty. Because you can't have a YouTube name like that. That's inappropriate, though. But your YouTube name sounds they're saying something that your son wants to do to himself, and that's nasty. So yeah, but no 12-year-old should have a YouTube name like that. That's nasty, though. And the right couldn't get the pitch, couldn't you couldn't go in for swing and a miss, and that's strike three. And it could lose down. And third strikeout for Ryan Cook in 3 Ks. Second strike for Ryan Cook in 2 Ks. And the man is only missed second base. On a wild pitch by the pitcher, Ryan Cook in 2 outs right there. So the Nationals have a man is only on second base and James Will on third base. So coming up next to bat for the Nationals, we got Nathaniel Lowry next to bat for the Nationals. We got national players on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the ninth. Here we go. Ryan Cook got a pitch swing. Today you get ready for a swing at the powers on 1. And Ryan Cook got a pitch swing. Today you run that catch goes to the balls 1-1. And Ryan Cook got another pitch swing. Today you get ready for it. You swing it down with the foul was 1-2, and Ryan Cook in the pitch with Daniel Grayboard, and Daniel Lowry has for Tamayo, and Daniel Lowry give up in the back to the running, catching up, and the Ryan Cook in the pitch with Daniel Lowry has for Tamayo, and Daniel Lowry give up in the back to the base homes. And Ryan Cook got another pitch coming up for the Daniel Grayboard. You swing it down, when it goes high in the air, way back there, way back there. You swing it down, goes high in the air, way back there. That ball is going, gone! 3-1 home run for the Daniel Lowry. And the Nationals have taken the lead. So the score is the Nationals have 6 runs, the Phillies have 5 runs, and the Nationals get a 3-run score in the top of the ninth, thanks to James Wood, Mary Rosario, and the Daniel Lowry's 3-1 home run. And this is the Daniel Lowry's 6th home run on the 2021 season on the 5 ball to right field. Ryan Cook, you just sold us the game, man. We could have won the game right here. We could have strike him out, man. We could have had the game right here. Hey, man. Could have had the game right there. The game was right there right in our hands. We could have closed the door on it. We could have closed the door on it. Damn it, Kirkman. We could have stuck them out. We would have ended the game right there. We would have won the game 3. We would have won the game 5-3. That would have been like perfect. Hey. So coming up next, the bat for the Nationals, we have Josh Rosen. That's the bat for the Nationals. The National players on base. 2 hours, top of the ninth. Here we go. And the right finger of the pitch for Josh Greenwood. Josh Rosen grounds out to the second baseman. Ronald Sosa to the first baseman. Bryce Harper. And Josh Rosen out. And that's 3 outs for the Nationals. So the score: the Nationals have 6 runs. The Phillies have 5 runs. And And moving on to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen, it's the first turn. The bat. Let's see the person in the turn at the bottom of the ninth. The three pretty person at the bottom of the ninth will be Alabama. And Ronald Sosa and Max Kemp. Alabama was over 3 with 2 strikeouts. And Ronald Sosa was over 3 and Max Kemp was over 1 with a strikeout. Dang, we could have had that. I can't believe it when Ron Curran had to get a home run knocked over him. That's what everything would have left. I was not expecting that to happen. Yeah, like I said, I can't say your name, but the other sports I do watch is I watch the NFL for the Eagles, I watch the NBA for the Sixers, and then I watch the MLB for the Phillies. Yes, I do. Like I said, I watch the NFL, the NBA, and then the MLB. So right now, the NBA just got done for the regular season. Now they're in the playoff stuff. So I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for the Eagles. I'm waiting for the NFL to come back around and they come back around in August for like the preseason and then the regular season in September. So waiting for that to come back up again. So you know. So pitching change for the Nationals. So Lucas Sims done pitch for the night. Come to pitch for the Nationals will be Kyle Franklin. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Alabama coming bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Kyle Franklin got a pitch coming up for Alex Ray Boy. Swinging that one. The 5 balls on 1. And then you're going to close the game. I'm try to watch base. I'm going to try to get into baseball. I like to go into the games, but I can't watch it on TV. Do you like the draft picks your team made? Yeah, for the NFL draft, yeah, the Eagles made some good picks, yeah. I said you're a Chargers fan, just like Winston. Winston is a Chargers fan and a Detroit Tiger fan, so he likes two years, so he likes both teams from different states, so. And the Cowboys, Finnegan got another piece because never Alex Ray Boy. He's swinging that one, it's a 5 balls on 2. Yeah, my sister lives in Philly, so the Eagles are my second team, but I'm a diehard Charger fan. Please, you better walk this on. Thanks for the sub, though. I'm not going to say your name because it's inappropriate. When you come to my screen next time, make sure your username is changed because that's inappropriate. And California in the history as running as well as by time of your as well as the rabbi to swim baseball. And California got another pitch coming for you guys to wait for it. He's swinging that one goes right in the grass, and that's a single. Alabama will advance the first base for the Bills. Alabama got a hit, yo. Alabama got another hit, yo. Alabama got a hit, yo. He's 1 for 4. And Alabama singles on a line drive to the right field of Dylan Cruz. Alabama finally got a hit. So for offensive substitutions, guys, Bryson Stott will pinch in for Minnesota. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Bryson Stott connects the bat for the Phillies. We got 154 on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Kyle Finnegan got a pitch connect for you, Brian. So get ready for it. For you, Stott, get ready for it. Brian Captain goes the balls 1-0. Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'm not even gonna say that because if I say the word slap, that's just inappropriate, or if you slapping one. I had 6 days left. I called me, and that's what I had it before. The sun changing. Alright, so what's that? We can call you slabs. We'll call you slabs and stuff. We'll do that. And copy really getting another pitch can that boy you by a second rate boy. And copy really getting another pitch can boy you by a second rate boy. One got a pitch you by a second running catch goes ball one. Copy another pitch you by a second running catch goes strike 1-1-1. Copy again got another pitch you by a second running catch goes ball 2-2-1. Copy again another pitch you by a second swinging a miss and a strike 2-2-2. And copy again another pitch you by a second rate boy. Right, and Bryson start ask for time on your right side, right in the back of season one baseball. And copy again another pitch can that boy you start the right boy. Running catch goes to ball three is a 3-2 to full count. Yeah, I think Slab is a good name for that person you channel. Slab is a good name to call the person. Cause I ain't gonna, cause you know, when you have your 12 kids change your YouTube channel names, that's a problem right there. Cause you got the kids changing stuff and making it sound inappropriate. That ain't going down. And Kyle pretty good, got another pitch in the race stock away forward. And that is ball four. And Bryson Stott is ball three, and they will advance to first base for the Phillies. Alabama will advance second base. So the Phillies have Bryson Stott on first base and Alabama on second base. And this is Bryson Stott's first walk of the game. This is my music on. Hey, Bryson Stott got on base by drawing a walk, yo. We're coming up next to bat for the Phillies. We got Max Cooper connects to bat for the Phillies. We got Philly Bears on first base, second base. 0 outs, top of the bottom ninth. Here we go. Kyle Penguin got a pitch in that way. Kevin looking away board. And Max Kevin flies out sharply to the center field. Jacob Young. Max Kevin is out. Max Kevin, you open two. When you split your first strikeout. But Alabama advanced to third base. So the Phillies have Bryson Stott at first base. Alabama on third base. Players at the corners down. We got my visit going on. You gotta get Alabama home so we can tie the game at 6, and then just tag some other one just to make it like to make this just a better dagger and then the Nationals heart. Alright, so coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Johan Rojas connects the bat for the Phillies. We got Philly players on first base and third base. One out, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Get Rome home, Rojas. So, and Kyle Finnegan got a pitch in there for you. Rojas can wait for it. Roger catch goes, the ball's going out. And Kyle Finnegan got another pitch in there for you. Rojas can wait for it. Johan was asked for a timeout, yo. And Johan was the bat box, his more base moves. And Kyle Pig getting another pitch gonna be real hard to wait for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-1. And Kyle Pig getting another pitch gonna be real hard to wait for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls and 1-2. Giants at 3 Washington Nationals for the 13 likes. And Kyle Finnegan got another pitch gonna be real hard to wait for it. Kyle Finnegan threw a pitch onto his first base with a day Riley to make sure that Bryson Stott got the first base bag. Pinkerton to win at first base. And Kyle Finnegan got another pitch gonna be real hard to wait for it. You swing at that one, that's another 5 balls, still 1-2. We have adjusting. And Kyle Finnegan got another pitch gonna be real hard to wait for it. That ball's in there. There's a ball 2-2. And Bryson Stott takes off and is safe at second base. And this is Bryson Stott's 6th steal in the 2021 season on second base. Hey, Bryson Stott stole the bag, yo. Stole a base. How about that? And Kyle Finnegan got another pitch in the real hard to wait for it. Come on, out again. Yeah. 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 So talking right there. We just did that. And Johan Rose is down the sacrifice spot to the right field of Dylan Cruz. And Johan Rose is down. Johan Rose, you 2 for 3. And Bryson Stott missed the third base. But the Phillies scored another run. So the score, the Nationals had 6 runs, the Phillies had 6 runs. Tie base again, ladies and gentlemen. And tie base again, ladies and gentlemen. The Phillies get their 6 runs going the bottom of the ninth. Thanks to Alabone. Tie the game at 6. Tie the game at 6. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we got Trey Turner next to bat for the Phillies. We got one Philly player on first base. 2 outs. Top of the ninth, bottom of the ninth, here we go. Kyle Finger in the pitch for each Trey, great for running catch goes the ball blue. Kyle Finger in the pitch for Trey, running catch goes the ball 2-2-0. And Kyle Finger in the pitch for Trey, running catch goes the ball 3-3-0. It was a wild pitch by the pitcher Kyle Ferguson, and the Phillies score another run. So the score is the Nationals have 6 runs, the Phillies have 7 runs, and the Phillies get the 7-run score, and the 7-run score in the bottom of the ninth, thanks to Bryson Stott. And that's the ball game. We wanted a wild pitch, a wild freaking pitch, y'all. We wanted a wild pitch. So the final score is 7-6. Phillies win. That's a wild pitch. We went up a wild pitch, y'all. And final score is 7-6. Phillies win. So the Phillies will advance on the Phillies will advance on the 16 and 13 of the season. The Nationals will advance the 13 and 17, the 17 lows, and yeah. If I should start going the game, even though he came in, he's so late on doing it. I'm not heavy, so get the hell out of here with that. So we don't know who's pitching tomorrow, guys. We don't know. So shout out to Stars Naga on the street. Shout out to Woodstack on the street. Shout out to Dennis Morales on the street and everyone else. And oh, Christmas Sanders might pitch tomorrow, guys. Wait a minute. Sanji might pitch tomorrow. They might let him pitch. It's been a minute. All right, guys. So let me tell you the lineups for tomorrow. So tomorrow will be Christmas Sanchez. It's gonna be Christmas Sanchez versus Jake Irvin tomorrow. So Christmas Sanchez is 2-1 on the season with 33 strikeouts and a 3.42 ERA, and Jake Irvin is 2-0 on the season with 31 strikeouts and a 3.9 ERA. So I hope Christmas Sanchez has a good game tomorrow. His first game back after he's been on the injury list, said he missed. He was gonna miss his next start. They said he was, but if he pitching tomorrow, hey, cause Christmas Sanchez can pitch good at home. So that's one thing. The Saints can pitch good at home, so we're gonna see how that goes with Sanchez tomorrow. See if he can give us something because we need it. We need him. Yep, it's Sanchez, yo. The Saints pitch tomorrow, yo. And because the Sanchez always pitch good at home. That's a known fact. But another so another say yeah. So like I say, guys, I will be streaming the Phillies versus the Washington Nationals. Game number 2 of the 3-game series tomorrow night at 6:35 p.m. on the channel. Like I said before, because the Sanchez is pitching tomorrow. So we can put the Sanchez versus Jake Irvin tomorrow. Like I said, and like I said before, yeah, so they say the numbers and everything. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of y'all Monday. It was y'all Tuesday night, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for our next Phillies regular season our favorite way. Let's go Phillies, yeah. Let's help Christmas Sanchez get his third win tomorrow night. Yeah, because Christmas Sanchez always pitches good at home. On the road, Christmas Sanchez can't pitch at all.